Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Kip from Kip TV. Today we have what I've been promised is an excellent match between the Last Bosses and Fallback, two top UGC HL Steel Highlander teams. So right now we're watching the rollout of the Fallback's demo NX, and we saw he missed some jumps there, but he's still able to get some good stickies down and narrow down that choke point from his opponents. So, of course, we're watching the mid-fight here on Granary, which is so important. And we're seeing Red has 3 down, and Blue is really taking a dominant position right here. They also have the mini-sentry up here wrangled, and that's, of course, their rope burn, their engineer, and that's so helpful. That's really helping them take this point very, very handily, if you will. So let's follow them out. See, both teams have Uber. So we'll see what that means. Follow. Try to get a medic here. Alright, we'll watch OSVG. Osvig. And the arrow is Fallback's tag. So Fallback is in red and Last Bosses is in blue. And the time of this match, which was played a while ago, but both teams had very good records. Fallback was 7-1 and Last Bosses was 7-2. So these are some top teams and pretty evenly matched. And my cat says hello if you can hear that. See Eric the dog taking down Wintermute, but not before the point. Gets capped. Uber was popped on the point, but not before the point. That's capped. So seeing Red being able to take that back pretty easily. NX is laying down some stickies to get a Blue Booze, the scout, as he comes in, tries to take that cap point. What is this medic doing? ZFX, he's way out of position. I don't know if I can find him. But Blue is again pushing for the point, and Red does not have any defense set up. There, Blue is easily going to make that and will most likely push onto the last point, as Red has some numbers down, but they're respawning right now. You see the Blue Heavy coming out. That is black belt. I wonder if he has a black belt. Can't imagine a Heavy having a black belt. But, so now Red is given some time to reset, get their Uber, but Blue, that is the Last Bosses, has a significant Uber advantage. They really need to push right now, which it looks like they're doing. They're taking the demo in. Not getting a whole bunch of kills, but they're definitely clearing the point. What they need to do is have the scout or somebody get some time on the point. That is not happening. Everybody in Blue is being pushed far back. Red has a solid defense. I'm not sure what went wrong there with their push from Blue, but it was almost a wipe. Everyone but the sniper on Blue is down, so Red is able to push forward very easily. And what Red wants to do now is leave some people on the point, but then continue pushing. But I think they waited a little too long for that. Their opponents have already spawned and have that forward spawn, so they're pretty close. So they won't be able to take the yard as they want, but yes, and as I say that, Red is Ubering in the yard, so Blue will not be able to push. Nice meat shot by Jehudi, the Red Scout, and gets away with 1 health point. That's a nice skill. Let's see if he can make it somewhere. Well, we'll assume he does. We'll just assume the best out of that. Oh, there he goes. Yes, he's able to hook up with his medic. And Red, both Ubers are about even though I just heard a fake call from a medic, which is always a useful thing to do. Some medics do that a lot, some don't do it at all, but you can fake call a charge, so your opponents will think you have an Uber ready and they'll charge in, maybe not being ready, or force them to pop their Uber early. So it's all very high-level strat, something I never use, but something that's I can appreciate for sure. So what we're seeing right here is just waiting for those Ubers to build, and now that they're definitely going to happen soon. Let's watch Red and Fallback's medic, OSVG, take, who he's gonna decide to take in. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Tahuti, their scout is down, so maybe they're waiting for that, so waiting for him so they can get that ×2 on the point. Oh, and the Uber is popped. It's first to popped, really. The OSVG loses his heavy. Loses everyone. He's all alone. He's being bounced by the... yeah. He's being bounced by the Pyro and was not able to escape that at all. But Blue lost a lot. There's only 4 up for Blue. And so Red is making a push now for the second point and spies on it. Anthony 500 with his pistol out. Revolver. Not sure if there's a difference between a pistol and a revolver. And Sniper, Jin, takes down the teleporter with his kukri. Or bushwhacker, sorry. Oh, I'm really good at terms today. So, Red, and that is Fallback, handily takes the midpoint. And will give them the position to push out from there. And so again, Ubers are about even. There's Crow of Last Boss is doing some spy check. While we're waiting, let's just go over the rosters real quick. For the Last Bosses we have... ooh, we saw that backstab. Although don't know where Anthony 500 got to. That was pretty sneaky, but now Blue is paranoid that their Pyro went down to a spy is pretty... it scares them a lot. And they don't have that spy checker around them anyway. Let's see if we can find Anthony. Well, let's okay. Finish these the lineups real quick. ZFX is on medic for Last Bosses. X is Demo Man. Black Belt is heavy. Keystone is soldier. Raging Caucasian is spy. Crow is pyro, as we saw. Eric the dog is sniping. Ropeburn is engineer, and Blue Booze is scout. So that is the Last Bosses, and here comes the Uber. Red is forced to pop early, so that means Blue will have a little bit of an advantage, but not much is happening here. Neither team can get any un-Ubered people. Oh, then the medic goes down. Black Belt is able to get the medic and the heavy. That's going to be huge. That's going to give them a big Uber advantage, and will probably enable them to push back onto mid, except all of Blue is down except 2 players. Black Belt is going to try to defend this point himself, which he manages to do, but he is all alone, so he's definitely not going to be able to push back into mid, so that was not going to happen. Although Red was losing a lot of players, but they just got those respawns, so I guess Black Belt was right for not trying to do this all his own, but you just get so excited when you see the medic and heavy go down that you want to, well, at least I want to just push and get the game over with, or the round over with. But Black Belt, congratulations on not doing that. Looks like we have a pause. Oh, maybe? Yes, pause. Alright, we are back. Somebody dropped, so of course a pause, which is always a nice thing to do. So I think I saw, yes, ZFX on the Last Bosses is rocking the crits. So let's see what he can do with his demo. His demo's calling for it, and there he goes. TLBX X, I just guess, is putting on some crazy damage. He got 3 or 4 kills with that. Takes down the sentry gun. He's being pressured by the scout right now, but his own scout comes in and is able to take down that scout. So only 2 left are 2 up. 2 are left, whatever. You know what I mean. And Fallback. So Blue is able to take the midpoint, and ZFX and his demo are pushing forward into the yard, trying to get some damage. ZFX is kind of like, I don't really want to follow you in there, but and X, the demo man, does go down. So that was a great choice of the the crits right there. Definitely took the opposing team by surprise, and but Anthony gets the stab on ZFX. He was very close to crits right there, so that will be big. Except OSVG, the medic for Fallback, is not building. Okay, there he goes. Now he's finding somebody. So we'll see how that affects him. Salium is also building in the yard. We saw the Blue NG building in the yard too, but Ropeburn was building a level 3, and Salium is just using the mini, which I don't want to say just using, because the mini is also very powerful, and can be such a nuisance if used correctly. So we won't say just a mini, even though I already did. Alright, so Ropeburn is getting a dispenser up for his team at mid, which would be very helpful. And Winnie, the soldier for red and Fallback, is just trying to build up his Uber. I don't think we went over Fallback, so let's do that real quick. OSVG is the medic, Anthony 500 is spy, and X is demo, Jin is sniping, Winnie is soldier, Nino is heavy, Jehudi is scout, Wintermute is pyro, and Salient is NG. And so I hear a Uber charge call, but blue is coming out into the yard, and both Ubers are popped. Looks like red was forced into that. They're not going to be happy wasting that Uber. They get one kill with it. Anthony 500 going big, getting both the demo and the medic, and blue is only 3 up, so red is really going to take this opportunity to push the midpoint if they can. Also depends on where that level 3 sentry went that Ropeburn was building. Looks like it's not up, so red will not have to worry about that. But there is a heavy, and a heavy on fire is probably even scarier than just a regular heavy. And X is the demo, is putting down some good spam, so red will not be able to push back and take mid. So despite that pretty dominant, it was close to a wipe. Red was not able to take advantage. But red does have Uber now. Oh, they popped it. Looks like, yes, on X, they are pushing in, not getting a lot. They got to get this medic right now if they want to, and X is not able to. ZFX survives. Oh no, ZFX goes down to Winnie the soldier. Let's see if Wintermute. Secrets Stampa. Maybe that's his name. But Nino is chasing people with a sandwich, which is not the best thing to do. He's trying to get his medic, but both medics are down. Blue still has control of the point. No, Nino. Sorry. Is on the point. He was trying to get it. He did not have control of it. So now black belt, the later bosses, the last bosses, sorry about that, is on the point and in control. So gonna see those Ubers building up. ZFX is building awfully fast. I wonder if he's using the crits. ZFX goes down. We're seeing I missed some spy work. Darn. Okay. Let's go find a spy and spec him for a bit. And X putting down some good spam. Eric the dog. Fisting. Oops, I don't know. Anyway, Anthony 500. Let's get on the Anthony 500 cam. Anthony 500, of course, is an upgrade from Anthony 400. And if you still own the Anthony 400 model, you are severely out of touch with reality. So I definitely suggest the upgrade. Alright, let's see what Anthony 500 can do. I don't know, it looks like nobody saw that. Nobody saw him. He is good. Disguised as enemy soldier. Who's he going to go after first? Let's see, he's got the pyro between the crates. Alright, he did not decided not to go for that. And of course he wants to get behind and go for the medic. The medic is at 55. Can he get it? Yes, he's gonna. Yes, he definitely got that. It was a great pick by Anthony. So blue's medic is down. Red medic is only at 13%. I'm not sure what happened there. I think I missed an Uber pop watching that spy work. But blue is still able to push forward. Only 4 are up for red. And so they will try to take yard. The yard right here. Yard is, of course, the technical term for this area in between second and third point, and then the third and fourth point. So just the ground before and after midpoint, I guess, would be the way to describe it. So yes, and so blue now definitely has control over this point, and of course in here is the fourth point Reds, which they need to capture in order to move forward. But they have a pretty significant uber disadvantage. I'm not sure what Red is planning to do with their uber. They should really push it and try to get the enemy medic and then be able to try to go back. So OSVG has it now. He should be pushing because ZFX for last bosses only has 74. Looks like there's a back cap going on. We'll see if... Looks like blue is falling back for that. So the medic will be safe. It was a scout, Jehudi, on Fallback, but he gets taken down. It's enough distraction, though, that Red is able to pop into the yard, but they already used their uber. Blue did not use the uber, so Black Belt and ZFX are able to pop that, take down the medic, and push their way into this fourth point. They're already getting some aggression. Oh, and the Pyro with the Postal Pummeler takes down the Heavy. But ZFX is able to find the demo. Let's see if the demo on that is X, if he can stop things. But no, the Pyro is there again. But it looks like they have their own Pyro in there, and they're pushing forward. Yes, they take down a Wintermute Secrets Stampa, and they're able to take fourth point. So this is the farthest we've seen either team go so far, and that means only 1 point left for the last bosses, and that of course is last. They have a significant uber advantage too, so that will be great for pushing in. Let's see if they can get all their people alive and ready for this push to organize, and that's probably the toughest thing in Highlander, is just to organize everybody for these pushes, because team comms are so noisy and there's so much happening. It's very hard to get things organized sometimes, but we'll see how the last bosses do. So watching CFX Cam, he's got the 100% uber. Really need to push. OSVG is going to have his uber to counter, and that is not what blue wants. Blue really should have pushed when they had that uber. Yeah, pop the uber as soon as they get out, which I would suggest milking that a little bit more. But they're taking down a significant amount of people until Red pops their uber, but there's a spy on the point, but he is countered, and blue is not going to be able to take that. There's actually a back cap going on. Well, it's just Black Belt left. See if he can get onto the point, and he is. His scout is with him, so he'll be able to take it. Blue will take it. The last bosses wins the first round. So that was a great round. Very back and forth. And so let's watch the X rollout cam. And the rollout, of course, is the technical term for the demo or soldier ways they get out to midpoint. X has a pretty good one. He gets there before his enemy demo, so I guess that's all you really need in a situation like this. Just beat your other demo. And so he's able to lay down some good sticks. Also able to get behind Red and put down some crazy damage, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't have the point. So we'll see if... Yes, blue is now pushing on, now capping the point with their Pyro. And so, yep, they will be able to take mid as X, the demo, pushes forward. He runs into a mini sentry. Not a huge deal. Is able to take down the mini sentry and the opposing sniper. There's a spy behind you guys. Did you guys see the spy? No, they did not see the spy. And Anthony 500 is able to take down Black Belt the Heavy. So that's going to be a pretty big pick because OSVG has a uber, and so they're going to be able to push against this. Probably take back mid because both the blue demo and Heavy were down. Heavy just spawned, but the medic doesn't have uber at all. So let's see if they can track down. He does. Winnie with a nice rocket jump and then follow-up kill on the enemy medic. But then gets headshot. So, karma, I guess. But Red will be able to... Oh, will they? They had several people on the points, but X came in with a couple good stickies and was able to take them out. OSVG is being pressured, only 9 health, and he goes down to Roper and the engineer with some follow-up medic kill. That's some significant work. Jin takes down Eric the dog. Oh, headshots going all over the place. Let's find the Jin cam. He is on fire. Let's see if he can get the medic shot. No, he can't get that. Really wants that one. Just watching this narrow area. So it's got to take a lot of skill to be able to get any picks in that area. So we'll give him... Alright. Blue, of course, still holds the midpoint, even though Red has a lot of presence. Let's see if Raging Caucasian can get the stab on Jin. And he does not? I'm confused about what happened to those picks right there. Fail stabs, I guess. So ZFX and the last bosses have Uber right now. They're going to want to try to push in and take mid. They're forced to pop the Uber, though, much faster than they want to. I'm not sure. Oh, ZFX was down to about 40 health, so had to pop to save his life. And they're not going to be able to do anything with that. And in fact, as the Uber wears off, Jin takes down Black Belt to a headshot. Very nice headshot. So Jin is going big on this midpoint, but doesn't mean anything if Red cannot take the midpoint. Red Ubers in with the Pyro. The Pyro, of course, is Red's Pyro. Why can't I... Winter, right. The secrets... Winter... Secret Stompa. Winter Mute, that's it. But that push was unsuccessful, so Blue is able to really push forward. Again, X is leading the charge. That's the last boss's X Demo Man. They're being flanked by the Red Demo Man, but he's spotted out and will go down. With some help from the NG, there's a back cap going on, but Blue will definitely be able to take this 4th point before the midpoint can be capped by Red. So ZFX has 80% Uber, which is a significant advantage over his enemy, so gonna have to heal up. And who is on the point? I missed that. There's a back cap going on. Not sure who. Roper, the engineer for Blue is able to make that cap. So well done. I love when you get really offensive engineer just doing what he can. Says, oh, I see like a little hole in the defense. I'll slip through and, you know, get this round over with. So last bosses is up 2-0, and games are played to 5 caps. And so we will see if Fallback can make a comeback. Oh, Fallback can make a comeback. That's cute. Let's get on the Roper game for a second, see if he does anything other crazy stuff. He is rocking the Mini, and I think he had the Wrangler as well, but 7 people on the point, yes. Last bosses is able to take mid very easily, and that's the 2nd time in a row they've capped mid first. So if this goes like a last round, that will be pretty significant. But OSVG has his Uber, whereas ZFX does not. So Red is going to push in with this, taking their demo in. He's going to try to get a big jump, which he does. There's not a lot going down. OSVG isn't Ubering anybody right now. He's kind of stuck in no man's land. Gets caught up by the Pyro. Let's see if he survives. But I'm not sure where everyone's going. Here, alright, here's the combo. Blue's combo is coming in and trying to stave off any forward aggression. They're being pressured by the spy. No. Jin takes down Black Belt and is going after the medic again. Will he make it? No. ZFX with some nice needles. And I believe that was not medicine. Maybe it was. Maybe it was so much medicine he just... Anyway. So we're going to see... back to what we had before. Blue has control of mid, Red has control of the yard, so it's kind of stalematey until someone can get up their Uber. ZFX has his Uber, so let's find that guy. Yes, he's got his Uber, is taking in black belt. He, pops Uber, some miscommunication there. The heavy was falling back and going a different way when ZFX popped it, but he's able to get it. They take down the Pyro, which is not huge, but black belt is going huge now without his medic. So, but black belt goes down. Oh, Roper takes down the heavy Nino, so that's some great NG work there. The NG with the shotgun can be so powerful just for use cleanup, you know, especially if your teammates are good with communication. We got a nice flank going on here with NX. But yeah, so if your teammates are good with communication, they can call out when somebody is really injured, and a shotgun is very useful for one-hitting, taking down very injured people. Blue Booze with the Force of Nature takes down Jin, the sniper, and Force of Nature I'm not too fond of. Mostly because I can't understand shooting something forward and then me propelling backwards. It's very confusing. But it is a popular scout gun, so we'll see if he can make it work for him. OSVG, both Ubers are up, so let's see what OSVG decides to do. They really should wait for the forward blue aggression. There's somebody on the point right now. They should really be concerned about that. There's also Spy around here. Winter Mute, okay, alright. Winter Mute Secret Stoppa does manage to take down Raging Caucasian, the Spy. Both Ubers are popped, so of course nothing will be accomplished. That's always fun when that happens. Winter Mute takes down Black Belt as well. Again with the Postal Pummeler, he loves that thing. He's got some mail for ya. Big pick, or not pick, but big stickies by NX is able to take down ZFX, the opposing medic. So OSVG will have a nice Uber advantage, so that was very nice for the red team. Looks like Nino is trying to go for a spy cap, but all of his friends are there, so it probably won't be too hard. So yeah, he's abandoning that point and seeing if he can go forward and get some aggressive picks. Let's see what he can do. It says his name is Nino, but Nino was the heavy. Jehudi is now... Let me refresh this HUD, see. Yeah, Fallback is doing all sorts of roster changes. I'm not sure why, but Anthony 500, the spy, is now on Scout. Nino is now, who was the heavy, is now on Spy, and the heavy is Jehudi, who was Scout before. So, don't know the reason for those roster changes. I thought Anthony 500 was pretty swell on Spy, but when you're down 2-0, you sometimes just have to shake things up. Raging Caucasian going for the revolver kills, can't get any, and so Red is able to take that point. And we'll see if they continue to push. Their medic is down, but they do have a lot of forward momentum, and they are pushing, which is probably not the best idea without a medic, and all of the heavy classes for the last bosses are up. But they are sensing a victory, and sensing a victory in this round, and really want that. So, probably led to a little bit too much aggression. So SVG is building fast. The Ubers will be pretty close, and unless ZFX and the last bosses decide to push out... Oh, they have a crits! I did not realize that, so they're going to pop this immediately, see if they can get OSVG before he has his Uber, and can they do it? No. Yes, so OSVG pops his Uber, is coming in with the heavy, toggling between the heavy and the soldier. The heavy goes down, soldier goes down, medic goes down. That was not very successful, so now there's only 3 up for red. Blue is saying, well, now's our turn to push. Well, nope. Now's our time to stack the point and wait a little bit for all of red's team to respawn and make it harder to push. I'm not sure the reasoning there. But we do see Blue Spy, Raging Caucasian. Wait. Time limit. Yes, that was the time limit. Alright, so we see that's halftime, and Last Bosses goes up 2-0. That was probably why Last Bosses wasn't pushing there, because they have a time limit. It's 20 minutes per half, so we'll be back after halftime.